What it do, YouTube? What we have up here is the official Miami Dolphins Madden 20 ratings. Before we get started, I just wanted to say I appreciate every last one of y'all that been with me since the beginning. This is our 5th year doing the Miami Dolphins Madden ratings, and a lot of you guys, when I ask you like when did y'all decide y'all wanted to subscribe to the channel, was that the popular answer was I just typed in the Miami Dolphins Madden, and my name just pops up, which that means so much to me. Because look, when it comes down to it, regardless of how terrible the Miami Dolphins are in Madden, I'm going to use them regardless. But I know y'all saw the screenshot when I posted up earlier today. I'm not happy. I'm literally not happy. So we're going to go in depth about the Miami Dolphins roster here. Looking at the top 5 players here is Kenny Stills with an 84 overall. Learmy Tunsil sitting at an 84. Xavien Howard sitting at an 83. Reshad Jones sitting at an 83. And you have Minkah Fitzpatrick sitting at an 80. Now, before I move any further, I did receive a couple of messages from people saying that the rating system is different this year. They say that. I hear that crap almost every single year. I'm tired of hearing that. The rating system, I won't be able to tell you how the rating system is until I play the actual game. But 9 times out of 10, the rating system has not changed. It's the same crappy rating system that has always been, that ends up shortening out the Miami Dolphins overall roster. Let me put it like this. I would have never have guessed that Kenny Stills would be the best receiver on the Miami Dolphins in Madden 20 starting off. I was sitting here scratching my head like, yo, I'm thinking, okay, maybe Learmy Tunsil will be the best player, or Xavien Howard will be the best player, or possibly even Reshad Jones still would be the best player. Honestly, I think Kenny Stills may be a little bit overrated, but I'll live with the 84 overall. You look at Learmy Tunsil, was possibly one of the best left tackle in football. Like I said, when we spoke about the rookie ratings for the Miami Dolphins, I knew this was coming. I literally knew this was coming. I was expecting like a mid high 80s for Learmy Tunsil. The same thing for Xavien Howard. They literally gave him an 84, 83 overall for Xavien Howard. That's just utterly disrespect, to be quite honest with you. But we're gonna get to the position in a second. And also, I wanted to say that I know people are going to ask me, am I going to be doing all the teams? Now, I don't think I'm going to be doing it this year. I'm thinking, I'll get back to me on that. I was thinking about something else. But when we look at the quarterback position, you got Ryan Fitzpatrick sitting at a 75 and Josh Rosen sitting at a 70. When it comes down to it, to be quite honest with you, I'm still going to end up running with Josh Rosen. J Rose, baby, J Rose. It takes me back to Madden 12 when we had Chad Henne as our starting quarterback. I could not stand Chad Henne as our starting quarterback. He had like a 77 overall. Like, I didn't like him that much. I literally put in Tyler Thigpen. He was like a 66. So this is really not going to bother me. Like I said, regardless of what the team overall is for the Miami Dolphins, I'm going to use the Miami Dolphins regardless. But yeah, they literally have a 5 overall point difference. Hey, got a 75 speed. Somebody said he didn't have any mobility, but hey, 75 speed ain't bad. Let's look at the running back real fast. You got Kenyon Drake sitting at a 79. I know I really didn't want to go really in depth about this. I just wanted to see what his elusive rating is going to be looking like. 80 elusive rating. Come on now. After the Miami Miracle, you literally give him an 80 elusiveness. Like, I'm just saying, like, what else is new? I'm not, like I said, I'm not even surprised. I'm not surprised. It's just the way the game is, man. It's just the way the game is. Like, whoever's working on these ratings are just not Miami Dolphin fans at all. Like, they just don't like us. But I guess I'll accept the 79 overall for Kenyon Drake. I just have a problem with the elusiveness. If you just tweak up that elusiveness, probably up to like a mid 80s, I'm good to go with that. But moving on, let's go ahead and move on to the wide receiver position. I'm not really concerned with the fullback. You already know what Chandler Cox's overall was when I actually showed you the rookie ratings. But again, Kenny Stills got an 84 overall. Devontae Parker ended up with a 79. Albert Wilson with a 79. Jakeem Grant, I am shocked. Jakeem Grant got a 75 overall. They must like something about Jakeem Grant to end up getting a 75 overall, because I think that for Madden standards, I felt like Jakeem Grant is a little bit overrated. Then they have Ricardo Lewis, 70 overall, which he shouldn't even be on the roster. He's on injury reserve right now, so I won't expect him to be on the online roster once the game is out for a while. Isaiah Ford is still sitting here, but again, another thing I want to look at is the elusiveness for Albert Wilson and Jakeem Grant. That's going to tell me everything I need to know. Let's look at this here. 84 and 83. See it? I felt like at least, again, high 80s. I think it should be. I'm not even trying to be biased for real, because people think I'm just a biased Miami Dolphins fan. No, I'm not. I'm a realist. I tell you like it is. That's how I've always done. But let's go ahead and look at these tight ends. Dwayne Allen, 76 overall. Mike Gesicki, 75. I guess I can live with that. Nick O'Leary, 72. Clive Wolford, 69. Durham Smythe, 67. John Denny, he's a 47. He don't even play. He's just a long snapper, to be quite honest with you. So I'm not really concerned about John Denny. But I really can't complain about Mike Gesicki. Didn't perform well in 2018. So 75, I think that's a little bit lenient as far as how from Madden standards. That's really lenient. I was expecting something lower than that, maybe like a 70, 72, 70 maybe. Dwayne Allen, he played with the Super Bowl winning team in the New England Patriots, so I wasn't expecting nothing too bad from Dwayne Allen. So that's that. But I'm gonna go ahead and search up the whole offensive line as a whole. Right tackle filter. So again, Learmy Tunsil sitting with an 84 overall. I felt like he should have been at least a 90. Yeah, Daniel, Jesus. All the offensive linemen outside of Learmy Tunsil are in the 60s. Daniel Kilgore, 67. Jesse Davis, 66. Well deserved, because I really don't like Jesse Davis, but y'all are convinced that Jesse Davis is good. Jordan Mills is a 65. Michael Dieters is a 64. Chris Reed is sitting at a 61. Isaiah Prince up. What's the strength looking like? Isaiah Prince, 85 strength. I felt like his strength should be at least in the 90s. But to be honest with you, I was not expecting all 60s except for Learmy Tunsil. I was expecting at least Daniel Kilgore would get at least a 70. Maybe even Jordan Mills would get at least a 70. But you basically gave me one player on the offensive line that's in the 80s as far as offensive line. I'm just gonna get as far as the Miami Dolphins in Madden 20 strategy. Moving, I feel like I have the right to make that video. I feel like I do have the right, because that's how I play with. I know what I'm doing. I got everybody hip to Albert Wilson before Albert Wilson became Albert Wilson. So I think I'm gonna have to make a video once the game drop. I'm gonna have to put me a nice little like, you know how they got the Madden school. I'm gonna have the GreatOne school for the Miami Dolphins when the game drops. But although all the offensive line for the Miami Dolphins, that's going to be a tough curve to get around, considering how they got these X factors this year with these defensive linemen, and this is going to be a real big problem going into playing online in Madden. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and go to the defensive line, because in particular we're going to be switching to the hybrid scheme. It's going to be a multiple scheme, 3-4, 4-3 mixed in there. So it's going to be a lot of things that are going to need to be tweaked. And I hope this year in Madden it provides you to have sub packages in the preset menu. And what I mean by that is, before, like when you edit your depth chart before you get into a ranked game, Madden should be able to let you look at your sub packages and see what players should be on certain packages. Because to be quite honest with you, when I look at these defensive linemen, let me give it to you real fast. Devon Godchild 75, Christian Wilkins 75, Charles Harris is 72, Akeem Spencer is 71, Vincent Taylor's a 71, Tank Carradine's a 67. You got Adolphus Washington 65. You have Jonathan Woodard 65, Jonathan Ledbetter 63, and Joey Mobu at a 62. And of course, Jameis Pittman. Forgot all about Jameis Pittman. Sitting at a 60 overall. Now, here's my thing here. When you look at these defensive linemen, literally, you're going to have to come out in a 3-4. Because you look at there's no player you could put possibly on the right side for the Miami Dolphins. So you most definitely may have to consider coming out in a 3-4 instead of a 4-3. It's more compatible with the 3-4. I'll probably say put Christian Wilkins at the nose tackle position, maybe even Vincent Taylor. Matter of fact, let me look at this. Vincent Taylor, they did him dirty on the strength. This is one of the things I really wanted to look at as far as strength. Like I said, 85 for Devon Gottschall, 86 for Christian Wilkins, and Akeem Smith is the strongest defensive tackle that we have. So I guess Christian Wilkins may end up. Akeem Smith is going to be playing a whole lot more than what I was intending on doing for this year's Madden. Power move. Everybody's power move is in the low 70s. So that's not going to help me. Block shedding. Devon Gottschall got a 79. Christian Wilkins got a 76. Akeem Smith got a 65. Vincent Taylor's a 75. So, yeah, we got a winner already. If you're looking at it, Christian Wilkins, obviously he's going to have to start. Gottschall's going to have to start. Vincent Taylor's going to have to start. But Akeem Spence, though, was 65. A 65 block shed. Like, that's not going to work, man. Like, he has the best strength, but has terrible block shedding. I don't get that. But, yeah, again, like I said, you just going to have to come out with a 3-4 scheme this year, looking at the Miami Dolphins, because it just seems a lot more compatible with the 3-4 scheme. Now, let's go ahead and look at these linebackers real fast. Now, again, they still didn't convert some of these players over to actually playing linebacker. Like, I feel like Kiko Alonso will be converted to a middle linebacker. Jerome Baker will be converted to a middle linebacker. Unless Jerome Baker can prove that he could be a pass rusher. I know he said he's been gaining weight, muscle weight, during the offseason. So I don't know what position he's going to play, but if I was to guess, most likely he's going to be kicked into the inside linebacker position with Roquan McMillan and Kiko Alonso. But if y'all don't listen to the podcast, I said this in the podcast, I'm expecting something huge from Kiko Alonso this year, because he's going back and playing in his natural position in the 3-4 scheme. He played with the Buffalo Bills his rookie season. He put up monster numbers his rookie season with the Buffalo Bills. So for him to come back and put in this 3-4 scheme again, I would expect him to, stand out in the 2019 season. But again, if I was to pick, most likely I would probably go with Roquan McMillan or Jerome Baker at the inside linebacker position. And then, of course, if I would have to convert Charles Harris over to linebacker if we're running a 3-4, to be quite honest with you. And, of course, the sub package is going to be a huge deal if you plan on using the Miami Dolphins in Madden 20. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these corners real fast. Like I said, 83 overall for Xavien Howard. Bobby McCain is a 76. Eric Rose a 72. Torrey McTyer's a 69. Cordrea Tankerslate's a 67. Whoa, okay. That's crazy. That's really crazy. This is what I want to do. I really want to just see. I want to see what cornerbacks are literally better than Xavien Howard. I know everybody probably did this already, but I really want to see this. I need to see this. Oh my goodness, I need to see this. Hope I did that right. Okay, so you got Jalen Ramsey. You know what? Overall, don't matter to me. This is what I want. This is what I want to see. I want to see who has the best man coverage and who has the best zone coverage. That's what matters to me. That's what really matters to me. Man coverage. Where we at? If I was not mistaken, I could have sworn that joint said 36. Okay. Jalen Ramsey got a 97 man coverage. Stephon Gilmore got a 96. Where in the world is my guy? I hope I didn't pass it. I really hope I didn't pass it. By the way, William Jackson's going to be a beast, by the way. If I didn't state that already, he's going to be a beast. But where's Xavien Howard? Like, you have Adoree Jackson better than Xavien Howard. Prince Amukamara better than Xavien Howard. You have this corner for the Oakland Raiders, Garyon Conley, better than Xavien Howard. Shaquille Griffin. What the? Whoa. Where is Xavien Howard in man coverage, yo? Did I know I didn't pass that? I know. Bobby McCain is even up here in man coverage. And that's a 77. Whoa, did I? There's a 70. Where is it at? 77 for Bobby McCain. So where is Xavien Howard in man coverage? I know I didn't pass it. Oh my goodness. There he is. Xavien Howard's right there. Man coverage is at 80. Wow. Like, are we going to at least show him some respect in the zone coverage at least? Let's see. Hopefully they give him a higher zone. Richard Sherman got the best zone with a 97 overall for zone. So Xavien Howard, there we are. He ain't that far down, 85, but I would still put him at least in the 90s. What's his press looking like while I'm thinking about it? Xavien Howard got an 83 press. You know what? We're going to take this a step further. I'm sorry. We got to take this a step further. What's the catch rating? Watch it be one of the top. Oh, not even one of the top catch ratings. Yeah, man. Not even one of the top catch ratings. They literally did Xavien Howard dirty. Bobby McCain's right there, so I had to pass that joint. Okay, so 74 for the catch rating. Interesting. Okay. My goodness. That's crazy. That's how we doing it. The catch rating 74. Tied in the league in interceptions. You give him a 74 catch rating. Should at least give him the honors of the best hands at corner. At least. But we got the free safety and the strong safety here. Reshad Jones is sitting at an 83. Minkah Fitzpatrick is at 80. TJ McDonald's a 73. Walt Aikens is 66. Chris Lamons is a 56. And you have a Maurice Smith sitting at a 64. But again, I want to look at the zone. What's the zone looking like? So zone, TJ McDonald 68. That actually rose from last year because TJ McDonald couldn't cover for anything. So what I would say is, he still got that high hit power. I would say is TJ McDonald may just end up being in the box, being a linebacker at safety. We have safety at linebacker. So that I would try to mix in TJ McDonald because there's no reason at all that you should put a hit power like that on the bench. Like, there's no reason you should do that. But they did Minkah dirty. He got a 79 zone. A 79 zone. And Reshad Jones got an 82 zone. Wow. Okay. One more thing. I want to see something. By team. I want to see where they put Derwin James, the defensive rookie of the year, and also Jesse Bates. That's what I want to see. If you can show me that. I don't want to see the Miami Dolphins again. I want to see the whole NFL roster. That's what I want to see. Can you show me that? That's too much to ask. There we go. So, okay. Tayshaun Gibson. I'm shocked. Not even by overall at this point. Put it back by overall. So we can see this. Because this is how you can kind of compare. It's how you can kind of compare the safeties that came in at the same time. DJ Swearinger. Most likely we'll see the Chargers safety before anything because he got Defensive Rookie of the Year. Wait, let this thing sit back and load. Man, I got to get me a new computer, dogs. Okay, here we go. Adrian Phillipson at a 77. All right. So we literally... I got to get me a new computer. It's about that time. It is about that time. Where it at? Will Parks. Anthony Harris. I thought Anthony Harris had a great season. All right, so I think I went too far. I think I went way too far. So Minkah's up there. Minkah's not that far down. So what? Oh, there he is. 86. Derwin James is right there. 86 overall for Derwin James. Wow. They hooked him up. They're like, you got Defensive Rookie of the Year. Of course. Keanu Neal got a better overall. I don't even think he even played last year. At least Reshad Jones played. The hell? Who else? LaMarcus Joyner had a terrible year last year. He got a good grade too. Jabril Peppers got an 84. Okay. Wow, they even did Landon Collins dirty. You know what? I'll accept that. Just because I see Landon Collins right here, I'll accept that for Reshad Jones. At least they leveled with me there. They at least level with me there. So I can't complain about that. I literally can't complain about that. Oh, what's going on here, boy? Just want to look at the last two positions, which was punter and kicker. Not really that big of a deal, but hey, we here. We might as well just look at it anyway. Punter and kicker. Really not too concerned with the overalls, but hey, I felt like Matt Hawk is one of the best punters in the league. He got a leg, dog. He got a leg. So, like I said, man, I'm not surprised about the Miami Dolphins ratings, but once the game drops, like I stated earlier in the video, I'm thinking about doing an actual depth chart for the Miami Dolphins. So let me know in the comment section if you think that would be a good idea. Also, I'll probably do some gameplay for when I get my trial. I'm still on the fence about grabbing Madden 20 for both systems. I may just end up getting it for the PS4. Depends. Let me know about that one too. But yeah, again, like I said, I'm not surprised about these ratings. Hey, it's Madden. That's how they do Miami Dolphins. It's not going to stop me from using the Miami Dolphins on online ranked games. That's just what I do. But again, I appreciate everybody. This is the 5th year that we actually did a Miami Dolphins ratings breakdown, if you want to call that anymore. It's discussing. Okay, breakdown. We'll just call it breakdown. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is GreatOne DeVore. I'm up out of here.